Yo, it's night already here. It is night in Arusha. Actually, we are shoppers. So I want to leave and to go to that other point. I hope you can be able to see me right now. So, how are you doing so far? I want to share with you Arusha nightlife. Just briefly. That I want to be precise with that. So, this is Arusha at night. I hope you're able to see what is going on. But before that, I want to say bye to my friend Russ, bro. See you, bro.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Tomorrow I'm traveling. Yeah.
So you're welcome again.
Okay, thanks.
So that
bro.
was my number. We're gonna talk to each other.
Okay, sure.
So just text
Bro.
me when you go there.
All right, bro.
Bye.
See you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
See you next time.
bro. See you, bro.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome again.
Okay, thanks, bro. Okay. So here we go. I just want to show you a little bit of Arusha nightlife, man. It's such a beautiful place that I just want to show you. So Arusha so far has been an amazing place to me. What's wrong with my voice? What's wrong with my voice? It has been amazing to me, and I really enjoyed my stay here. It has been fantastic. That one I can assure you for sure. So I want to let me go this way, then interconnect it with the other road so that I can be able to show you what's going on here. So yeah, it has been fantastic. So I was told these types are called Bajaj. This one's, yeah. Are you able to see, first of all, even before I continue? It's late at night, man. So I want to cross. A little bit of traffic here. I want to cross. I was told to be a little bit careful with Arusha. So, wow. It's really it's dark here. So I want to walk Choo cha Kulipia. I think that's a public market there. So maybe next time we are going to go inside there, because I think like it's closed right now, so people are headed home. Yes, but it has been amazing, that one for sure. My stay here is still very cool, man. I like the reception here, the people, the energy they have, all amazing, man. It's dead at night, man, so don't worry with the lights, because at night you just get to understand, man. yeah, sure. So during my stay here, I've got I had good experiences, like going to the to Boma hot springs. It is almost the same, like there is another one in Olkaria Spa in Kenya, something close to that. I told you, this is a market, man, at night. That's a market there. I see, man, people are working hard, man. I told you, Africans work really hard. Every morning you wake up, you find people awake, working to bring something on the table, and that is something fantastic, man. Something fantastic and to be proud of. Look at that, man. People still, man, at the market working at least to take something home. This side is very dark, actually. I wish I could have used the other road, because you cannot be able to see anything. So let's go back and try to trace a place where I can show you with a bit of convenience, But I hope you are able to see something. Are you able to see, or is it too dark for you to see anything? Okay, let's go back to this other side so that at least you get to see what is going on here. Arusha, Tanzania. So Arusha is actually the Geneva of East Africa. East Africa headquarters is actually situated here in Arusha. Also, we have the East African, Parliament, which consists of parliamentarians from, among the East African countries. So they assemble here and they discuss matters concerning East Africa, and they're making strides step by step so as to ensure the flag of East Africa is flown high. So this is just the nightlife here, man. So I'm trying to go and use the other path or use the other road so that at least we can be able to see, because I saw the other road this side was too dark for me even to explain to you what was going on. So yes, here is ARUSHA tonight. So I'm headed this side. This is Shopper Supermarket. I'm told it's the biggest supermarket in ARUSHA. Is that true? Tell me in the comment section if you're a person from ARUSHA. I need to know that, if that is true, if it is the biggest mall or the biggest supermarket here in ARUSHA. So I'm trying as much as possible to avoid the music due to copyright. Sometimes you normally have the copyright strikes because of the background music that might be playing at the background. So yes, man, here is ARUSHA, man. So beautiful. So far, how do you find ARUSHA tonight? Of course, I've shown you ARUSHA during the day, but now there is ARUSHA tonight. How do you find it? The Bajaj. Amazing. So should I cross to the other side, because I think the other side has got pedestrian path. Yeah, let me cross this other side so that we'll be able to see. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so let me talk about something again that I realized about ARUSHA. ARUSHA, actually, people are business minded, such a way that even in the morning when I came here, you could find that people were had woken up very early, started doing their businesses, work everywhere. That is something very impressive when you see an African country, African people working hard to ensure they move to the next step. It is within that working hard is what's going to propel the economy of Tanzania. And when you're talking about the economy of Tanzania, not only talking about the economy of Tanzania, but actually you're talking about the economy of East Africa and the economy of Africa. And that is what every African should be able to emulate, so that we make a step. We make a step as a people. You see? All this, man, it's at night, but people, when you see movement of people from one point to another, that means there is something going on. But when you go to a town and you find it dead, people have closed their businesses as early as I don't know what time, man, there is a problem with that town. So I'm really glad actually to see people working at this given time. You see a mother like this one, it's late at night, but she's working hard, man. She's working hard to bring something on the table. Beautiful, so beautiful. So I'm here in ARUSHA, just showing you ARUSHA. So I want to cross to this other side and show you what's going on. So beautiful, man. I really like when I see people working hard. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. Every person should be able to wake up. We should not live in that myopic thinking that we were colonized, oh, the whites did this, the Western world were. What we know so far, yes, they colonized us, and they have no intention of being sorry. That is what we should, right now, we should be able to recognize that. They have no even intention of apologizing. They have no intention of even feeling that they did something wrong. So what are we supposed to do as a people? What you're supposed to do is to follow the India's path. India's colonized by, the English people. But right now, India's economy is bigger than the economy of England. Just imagine that. So what we should do as Africans right now is to work hard, and by working hard we are going to improve our economies, and staying strong with that union as Africans, to the fact that we will have a say on the table. Right now, when you talk about India, when they go to those NATO discussions or NATO meetings, they have a say because there is something they bring on the table, right? That is true. So, and we as Africans, when we come together and remove that mindset of dependency to the Western world, we are going to be dependent to ourselves. We're going to depend on ourselves by just removing that mindset that if not for the West this cannot happen, if not for the West I don't know what and what. Let's focus. Let's focus. The world is ours to conquer as Africans, and we have all the capabilities. Every black person around the world should think right now on how we as Africans are going to merge, and create a very strong and powerful economic power. Right? When you have something like that, you bring something on the table. Remember, Africa has got all the natural resources. When you talk about, in terms of mineral banks, like or reserves, when we put them together, man, we are ahead. We are a superpower. Because we have everything. We have got the brains, we have got the resources, we have got the manpower, we have got everything. But our mindset sometimes makes us think like we are inferior, and that's what the Western world is enjoying right now, because they take full advantage of that by just feeling inferior. That is so powerful to them, and they manipulate that aspect to the core, to a fact that even our African leaders right now, our presidents or our prime ministers or our kings, have that belief in mind that there is nothing that can happen without a white man or the Western world. Just imagine. With all these people, look, people are working hard. It is late at night, but people are moving up and down to bring something on the table. That should be able to communicate something to you. Man, Africa, let's wake up. Let's move to the next step. Let's decide and say, and remove that mindset that we are inferior. That mindset is something that is bringing us, taking us backwards again. Like we make a step, one step ahead, then we take two steps behind. It has reached a point like, let's not complain again, because the colonizers are not sorry, and we should not lean on that to be an excuse for us not going ahead, right? But let's make a statement as India, by creating an economic power and overtaking the colonizers' economy. That's what we should be talking about at this given time. Imagine that. If we will be able to do that, man, nobody will ever take Africa as a minor. But when we are separated, like what is happening right now, that's where it is easy for them to manipulate in every opportunity, at every opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is ARUSHA tonight. I just wanted to show you ARUSHA tonight, so that at least you have a view of it, man. It has been wonderful, man, showing you around ARUSHA tonight. And yeah, that's it, man. And just to talk about Matters Africa, I like talking about Matters Africa because I understand the power of Africans and understand the capabilities of Africans, and that is what we should try every day to think about and emulate, and just follow and put a print or an imprint that we are able to do things, man. Look, man, people are working hard. All these vehicles, going from one point to another, it is because people are working. The economy is running. So just to create amelioration of that and to set it to another standard or another level, to be able to accommodate it into the global standard. That's what we should be thinking right now. My name is Mtala the Voice, and here in Arusha at night, have a beautiful time. So I've boarded a motorbike. Now we're headed to my hotel place. So it's all beautiful, all amazing. Going at night here at ARUSHA. I really enjoy, the motorbike rides. So we're headed to my hotel place. There is ARUSHA, the Geneva of East Africa. I actually know how to ride a motorbike, and I really love even, riding a bike than even driving. So I like even cycling. I love cycling so much, but moving maybe faster a little bit from one point to another, I'll prefer maybe a motorbike, especially in Nairobi because of traffic jam as compared to a vehicle. So I think, let me remember, I knew how to ride a motorbike in the year 2006. So how many years are those? 2006. I was still very young. I was still even in primary school. In my region, like my age mates, all of them know how to do that, know how to ride a motorbike. So it was like a basic thing to know, like riding a bicycle and also riding a motorbike. It was one of the basic things to do. But driving was something like crazy, man. It was like, hey, it was like going for something else. So up to now, I prefer, using or maybe riding a motorbike, because personally I know how to ride it, and as compared to driving, I don't like driving actually. I rarely even drive. Even my friends know that. I rarely drive. Like, just maybe from whatever, one point to another. After that, I don't move. But when I'm having a bike, man, I can move to a lot of places, man, even with no plan. Look at all these roads, people are coming out of the water. So someone has said, man, the sound is not good. I actually wanted to share with that. Sometimes when doing the movements, sometimes maybe interruptions of noise, especially in Nairobi. Nairobi is so noisy, so sometimes I'm like shouting but you can't hear me well. But I really understand, man. Sometimes I've got a challenge with sound, but I'm going to work on that. Maybe in future, man, as you continue supporting me, I'll be able to buy even more powerful this side. I'll be able to buy even more powerful machines, cameras. So this way it will take you to Moshi, and this side it will take you to Namanga. So we're going to my hotel place. So that's why I live a little bit like 3 kilometers or 2 kilometers or so from town. So yeah, now we are headed to my hotel room. But I intentionally preferred outside the town, because I really don't like noise. I hate noise. People know that. People who are close to me know that I don't like noise at all. So that's why I prefer this other side, and instead of town. So this place is called Sakina, actually. This bus. Where does it go to? Have we reached Sakina? Sakina. Let's ensure you don't pass Sakina. Okay. Maybe a little bit I think tumepita Sakina. I think we are past Sakina. Sakina is a little bit behind. Kiongozi, tumepita Sakina. I think ni ile jengo behind ile hapo hivyo. Hata nilikuwa nimefikiri umeilijua. So nilikuwa hapo nyuma kidogo tu. Yeah.
Kwa nyuma, upande huu.
Ni upande lakini Sakina, lakini ni upande turudi nyuma kidogo. Let's make a U. So I was telling him we have passed Sakina, so we are making a U-turn. I'm making a U-turn. Upande hivi. Upande wa kulia. The right hand side. Upande wa kulia. In Swahili say upande wa kulia, right hand side. Yeah? Tuendelee. Let's continue going. Sakina. There is a church there. Kuna kanisa hapo imeandikwa God Assembly something. Nikiona bango tu nitakwambia. When I see the poster, that sign, I'm going to show you or tell you. See ndio Sakina, that is Sakina, right? Sakina. Oh, here it is. TAG. Up. TAG here. This road. So I can. Are you going? Okay, let me just reach here so that niendelee. Okay, this is Sakina. So I've actually arrived at my hotel place. This is where I'm staying. Yes, habari. Yes. So this is where I'm staying. This beautiful place called Bright Star Hotel. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's been my nightlife in Arusha. So, have a good night, my name is Voice.